直接场外援助。
Snake, it looks like Volgin is using his own electricity to power the Shagohod now. Attacking the Shagohod itself at this point will have little effect. You need to aim for Volgin himself. If you attack Volgin from the front, he'll simply deflect the bullet with his electromagnetic field. Target him from the back and sides.
行，知道了。问题是拿什么枪呢？我觉得我需要一把手枪。刀就不用了。 可能这个手榴弹会好用。哇！哇，这个很难躲啊！这个，我跑到它底下可以吗？那好像跑到它底下是不行的。 那你为什么没反应呢？哦，被撞到了。没子弹了，没子弹了。 那伊娃为什么？这伊娃一点用都没有。哎呦，还可以钻到底下的。 好，干掉了，干掉了。彻底没电了吧？这次。它会不会又像液体那样打好多次都不死？估计就被电死了吧。
Who's afraid of a little thunder?
这你为什么要绑那么多子弹在你身上呢？
Fried by a bolt of lightning. A fitting end. It's finally over.
哎，哇，这个画面。 你这不怕被子弹打到吗？这又有人来了。
No time for this now. The escape craft is just up ahead. Let's get going.
这又要来啊！哦，真的又要来啊！还有哪有？那么多！哎，就没了。 人呢都看不见了，完全就。这不知道打什么东西，这都又来。 哎，后面。哦，上面。你这还会躲啊？哎，在哪儿？这还有树木啊！还有。我真的这个都不知道打什么东西，射击体验太糟糕了。还有谁？我应该不会掉下去吧？这太紧张了，打这个。
Looks like they finally gave up.
Don't start celebrating yet. We're leaking fuel.
Damn it. Tank shot up.
你没打到人已经算不错了。
Eva!
I'm over here.
感觉听声音已经不行了。 我就知道。
Snake. How's it look?
Pretty bad.
Not a sensitive bone in your body.
Eva,
What about you, Snake?
I'm fine.
That's good to hear.
We have to get away from here, Eva. Let's go.
Leave me.
Eva!
The boss is waiting for you. You have to go. Give me a gun.
No, we're getting out of here.
We're still far away from the lake. I'll never make it.
I can't believe this.
Uh-huh.
I never thought I'd see you act this weak.
What do you mean?
Listen to me, Eva. We're doing this together.
No, you...
Eva, I need you.
Say that one more time.
I need you. I can't fly the wig by myself.
All right, then. I guess I'd better help you out. Oh. You're lucky to have me. No.
Snake, can you hear me?
Paramedic, thank God. Eva's been seriously hurt.
So have you.
Luckily, I think her organs are all intact, but
Calm down, Snake.
calm down.
You'll both be fine as long as you get the proper emergency treatment. But you're the only one who can do this. Understand? So you've got to calm down.
Right. Okay.
Okay. Now let's open up the survival viewer and treat the injury. Do you have supplies with you?
I'm running kind of short.
Then by switching the survival viewer over to Eva, you can treat her wounds too. Now get to work. Oh, and Snake, I'm pretty sure you know this already, but if you don't have enough supplies for the both of you, your wounds come first.
Huh?
Do you get my meaning, Snake? You've still got a mission to complete.
Yeah. I know what I have to do.
Snake?
Like this.
所以我现在就要治疗他的是吗？这个我觉得有点儿戏了吧？你这个那么重的伤，怎么就能单单靠这个来治疗好呢？这个有点太儿戏了，要不你就不要搞那么重的伤。
Can you walk?
Yeah, I think so.
Here. It's different from the Mauser. When you're using a two-hand grip, you have to be careful where you put your hands or your fingers will get burned by the exhaust gas from the cylinder gap.
我自己的伤还没治呢。
Snake, are you all right?
I've been better.
What about Eva?
I healed her up. She can manage.
Good.
Snake, you'll take the lead and break through the enemy's line of defense. Eva will ordinarily be following behind you. If you lie on your belly, she'll lie down as well. If you slip and fall off a cliff, she'll follow right behind. You can call out to Eva by pressing the action button. Head to the lake along with Eva.
这要带人一起走是吗？我先治疗一下我自己的伤。伊娃要吃东西吗？貌似不用啊。这都是什么东西啊？这都是我的装备是吗？怎么都有那么多子弹？整理一下装备。前面还是有人的。再换一下伪装。这个人很帅啊，这个。都是一些小动物，我还以为是敌人呢。我在这儿呢，你在哪儿呢？
Snake.
真的伤的挺重的。你要伤的那么重的话，你就不要弄什么，你就不要让我在那个治疗这个界面那儿让我治疗它，搞得很儿戏一样。蘑菇还不要吃了。 怎么叫他？
What am I, a dog?
怎么叫他趴下呢？哦，不用叫他，前面没人是吗？哦，还是有人的。 感觉是从后面追过来的。赶紧走啊你！
Snake! Watch out! We've got company.
那么多人，走啊！又中枪上了。走！你这样太慢了。
I'm so hungry.
所以可以拿这个给你吃吗？
Not so great.
那我怎么拿东西给你吃啊？我要装备着给你吃吗？这怎么给他吃啊？我搜一下啊，好像说直接就在这儿就行。哦，在这儿，在这儿。
Let me have some more.
为什么伊娃的血那么多？先赶紧走。
Snake, the lake is just over that cliff. Eva should be able to climb it if you help her. Keep her close to you.
啊，行。 我还以为要有什么特殊的操控呢，直接就过场动画是吗？是不是你们编程的时候没把那个特殊操控编进去啊？多半像。这过场动画有什么意义呢？多半是，多半是。哎，我的枪呢？哇，你这次我也不躲了。你又不见了你！拿点子弹。这边有吃的。这吃的为什么不能给伊娃吃呢？这怎么做的那么奇怪？刚刚还可以的。你过来啊你！这个跟踪，这个两人一起行动让我想起了《生化危机5》，体验非常的不好。有条蛇。
Can I have seconds?
伊娃也那么喜欢吃蛇？有鸟。看到有个人了。 我的，我的，怎么那么多人？
Where could he be?
Where'd you go?
我在这儿。喂，这有那么多人吗？这儿？这有一个。对，那有一个人。哎，哦，那不是啊。这敌人躲得还挺好的。 伊娃又跑哪去了？这太烦了，这个。又卡住了。真的，这个上这个斜坡的这个过场动画有什么意义呢？ 我感觉这伊娃快不行了。
Come on, Snake.
老板要来了。 就突然就好像没有伤似的，老板肯定要来了。
We made it.
Over there. It's the boss, isn't it? I'll go get the wig ready to take off.
Right.
I'll leave you two alone. But come back in one piece, okay? Promise me.
哇，怎么突然？诶？ 这是什么炸了吗？哦，不是什么炸了，我还以为那个船炸了。诶，
Isn't it beautiful? It's almost tragic. When life ends, it gives off a final lingering aroma. Light is but a farewell gift from the darkness to those on their way to die. I've been waiting, Snake, for a long time. Waiting for your birth, your growth, and the finality of today.
Boss, why are you doing this?
Why? To make the world one again. The world used to be whole. But with the end of the Second World War, the philosophers began to fight amongst themselves, and the world was torn apart. The Cobras, my comrades who trained and fought alongside me, were torn apart as well. The foibles of politics and the march of time can turn friends into enemies just as easily as the wind changes. Ridiculous, isn't it? Yesterday's ally becomes today's opposition. And this Cold War? Think back. When I was leading the Cobras, America and Russia were fighting together. Now, consider whether America and Russia will still be enemies in the 21st century. Somehow I doubt it. Enemies change along with the times, the flow of the ages, and we soldiers are forced to play along. I didn't raise you and shape you into the man you are today just so we could face each other in battle. A soldier's skills aren't meant to be used to hurt friends. So then what is an enemy? Is there such a thing as an absolute timeless enemy? There is no such thing, and never has been. And the reason is that our enemies are human beings like us. They can only be our enemies in relative terms. The world must be made whole again. The philosophers must be reunited. I will devote my skills to that purpose. And with the Colonel's money, I will achieve that end. Just as I once created the Cobras. They are my family. I may no longer be able to bear children, but I still have a family. It was November 1st, 1951. I was in the Nevada desert participating in atomic testing. The name Nevada is derived from Spanish, covered in snow, white as snow. And snow is exactly what I saw in that Nevada desert. It froze my blood white. Snake, you were an atomic test subject, weren't you? On Bikini Atoll. That's part of the reason I was drawn to you. You and I are alike. We're both slowly being eaten away by the karma of others. We'll never have the chance to die peacefully of old age. We have no tomorrow. But we can still have hope for the future. In 1960, I saw a vision of the ideal future from space. 3 years earlier, the Soviet Union had succeeded in launching Sputnik, the first man-made satellite in history, into orbit. This came as a huge shock to the United States. In response, America threw everything it had into its own manned spaceflight project, the Mercury program. Even as the Soviets seemed poised to send their first man into space, America was still experimenting with chimpanzees and rockets. The government wanted human data. So they secretly decided to send a human being into space. I was the one they chose. At the time, they didn't have the technology to block out cosmic rays, and whoever they sent up would inevitably be exposed to heavy radiation. That's why they chose me. After all, I'd already been irradiated once. Of course, you won't find any of this in the history books. I could see the planet as it appeared from space. That's when it finally hit me. Space exploration is nothing but another game in the power struggle between the US and the USSR. Politics, economics, the arms race, they're all just arenas for meaningless competition. I'm sure you can see that, but the Earth itself has no boundaries. No East, no West, no Cold War. And the irony of it is, the United States and the Soviet Union are spending billions on their space programs and the missile race, only to arrive at the same conclusion. In the 21st century, everyone will be able to see that we are all just inhabitants of a little celestial body called Earth. A world without communism or capitalism, that is the world I wanted to see. But reality continued to betray me. In 1961, I was sent to Cuba, to Bahia de Cochinos. It was part of a CIA-sponsored invasion under the guise of taking Cuban exiles back to their country. But the US government betrayed them. Our weak-kneed president held back their air support. Defenseless, the exiles were annihilated by the Cuban army. All I could do was watch in silence. I was set up by the very country I'd sacrificed so much for, by the very government I dedicated my life to defending. I was driven from the surface world, and I went underground. Then, 2 years ago, I faced the Sorrow, my old comrade in battle. He was my friend. But one of us had to die. I was left with no choice. The Sorrow gave his life for me. There is no enmity between us. One must live, and one must die. That was the mission. The ones who gave me that mission were the philosophers. Early in the 20th century, the true holders of power in the United States, the Republic of China, and the newly formed Soviet Union gathered together in a secret meeting that would later be known as the Wise Men's Committee. The secret pact they formed there marked the beginning of the philosophers. But the last of the original members died in the 1930s. After that, the organization began to run out of control, and the Wise Men's Committee degenerated into a mere shell of its former self. The philosophers of today have no sense of good or evil. Their influence extends to countries and organizations involved in every aspect of every war. They have become war itself. That's how they operate. The sacrifices of war cause a shift in the times. This shift leads to renewed conflict, and in turn triggers the next war. Like a nuclear chain reaction, each conflict sparks countless others, forming an endless spiral that will continue on for eternity. Do you understand what I'm saying, Snake? By consuming me and you, the philosophers intend to keep that cycle going forever. It was my father who explained all of this to me. He was one of them.
Oh.
You see, I am the last remaining child of the philosophers. But after he revealed the truth, my father was killed by that same shapeless, formless organization. And my father isn't the only thing the philosophers have taken from me. In June of 1944, the Cobras and I took part in the landing at Normandy. We'd been given a top-secret mission to locate and destroy enemy V-2 rocket installations. I was pregnant at the time. The sorrow was the father. I gave birth on the field of battle. A beautiful baby boy. But my child was snatched away from me by the philosophers.
好悲惨啊！
Look at this scar. This is proof that I was once a mother. I gave up my body and my child for my country. There is nothing left inside me now. Nothing at all. No hatred, not even regret. And yet sometimes at night, I can still feel the pain creeping up inside me, slithering through my body like a snake. I've never talked this much about myself before. Thanks. Thanks for listening to me. I feel content. Snake, commence the operation. I raised you. I loved you. I've given you weapons, taught you techniques, endowed you with knowledge. There is nothing more for me to give you. All that's left for you to take is my life, by your own hand. One must die, and one must live. No victory, no defeat. The survivor will carry on the fight. It is our destiny. The one who survives will inherit the title of boss. And the one who inherits the title of boss will face an existence of endless battle. I'll give you 10 minutes. In 10 minutes, MiGs will come and bomb the hell out of this place. If you can beat me in less than 10 minutes, you'll be able to escape in time. Let's make this the greatest 10 minutes of our lives, Jack.
Wow.
Boss.
You're a soldier. Finish your mission. Prove your loyalty. Face me.
我先整个档。
Let's see.
先整个档。
You going to save? Good luck.
Thanks.